That shot there looking up the side of the flame trench to the crew on the pad surface. And we're at T-minus 3 hours and holding with 1 hour, 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in this built-in hold. Here are the astronauts now getting off the elevator, ready to cross the orbiter access arm. With his launch and entry suit, trying to boarding Atlantis to be our first crew member aboard today. Here we see our commander being seated in the cockpit, and mission specialist number 3, Steve Bowen, assisted with his launch and entry suit. Steve Bowen now confirmed to be aboard Atlantis at this time. Tony Antonelli, our pilot, will be boarding next. Here's Sellers, his mission specialist number 4. Ready for his entry into the crew compartment. Next to board, mission specialist number 1 aboard Atlantis on STS-132.
Yeah, so we're 3 hours from launch, just a little under, and so some of these guys have already been sitting on their back for a little while.
I guess when you can't turn to your head, you can't move around, a mirror's not a bad thing to have.
Mike Good, you'll hear called Bueno on the loops during the mission. That crew has actually been working with these guys all through training. They're assigned kind of to the crew when the crew's assigned, and they show up at all the training events where they're suited and kind of go through the whole choreography every single time, make sure the suits are fitting just right. Mike Good coming into view in the MS-2 seat, and Chris Cassidy will start working on him here shortly. Yeah, so with the exception of the commander and pilot and MS-2, most of the guys are up and moving around very, very quickly. And actually, the guys down in the mid-deck will be getting out of their aces pretty quickly after getting an 8.5-minute ride to orbit. You can see the hatch there with Atlantis written down the side.
Go. And NTD launch director, you are clear to launch Atlanta. Copy that, launch director. Go for orbiter access arm retract.
Atlantis crew, our team has worked hard, and it's with great pride that we send the first blast crew of Atlantis to the International Space Station with the mini research module to be installed.
T-minus 2 minutes and counting.
Atlantis, close and lock your visors and initiate O2.
OTC, that is in work.
Ground launch sequencer will hand off to Atlantis' onboard flight computer 15 seconds from now. Minus 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Go for main engine start. 6, 5, 4, 3,
Really good, back at full throttle now at liftoff. The fully fueled shuttle, boosters and external tank weighed 4.5 million pounds. It now has burned half of that liftoff weight in propellant. Coming up on staging, the point at which the twin solid rocket boosters burn out and separate from the orbiter. Separation confirmed. The onboard guidance system has done its job of settling out any of the dispersions that have been introduced at the booster separation. Atlantis is 3,700 miles per hour at an altitude of 47 miles.
That dot going.
Atlantis, your single engine Ops 3.
Copy, single engine Ops 3.
And that roll to heads up provides a good satellite communications link with Atlantis, continuing for.
Copy, West D'Amico, single engine Zaragoza 104. George, I got the roll.
Lucky dog.
Atlantis copies nominal shutdown. Go for the parsec. Go for the pitch.
Atlantis is now traveling 13,000 miles per hour, 580 miles away from the Kennedy Space Center at an altitude of 340,000 feet. Atlantis can reach orbit on one engine now should two fail. However, all three are still in good shape. Atlantis is traveling 15,500 miles per hour, approaching 8 minutes into the flight, downrange 740 miles at an altitude of 64 miles.
Plasma. Oh, are they burning out? Nico?
Main engine cutoff confirmed, standing by for separation from the external fuel tank.
There they go. Separating.
Atlantis now flying away from the external tank after separation. Plus X burn maneuver being performed by Commander Ken Ham.
Nominal MECO, OMS 1, not required. Preliminary OMS to TIG will be 37:30. Welcome back to space for you and your veteran crew.
Copy, 3730. It's good to be back scorched, as you know. And OMS 1 is not required.
As is typical with all space shuttle missions, the crew rapidly gets out their handheld camera and takes some still and motion video of the external tank as it drifts away from the shuttle. This gives the ground teams an idea of exactly how the foam on the external tank fared to make sure that all of it stayed in its proper position. You can see some of the cryogenics from inside that tank still venting as the tank separated from Space Shuttle Atlantis. That tank also has what are known as tumble jets installed on it that enable the tank to basically flip end over end to ensure that it actually breaks up as expected. As it goes back down into the Earth's atmosphere, it disintegrates.
And wow, what a ride. I was really digging, like, no master cautions. That was a cool thing.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Not a one.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And we appreciate all the folks working the ball bearings down in MCC and LCC to get us off the